Horror movies. It's one of the fastest growing and really one of the most stable genres of filmmaking. Hi, Alex McFarland here. Thanks for watching. You know, when I was a kid growing up, I was like really into horror movies. And then, you know, I don't know, I kind of grew out of it. And especially when I became a Christian, I really felt bad about how I used to watch these slasher movies and things like that. But there is an appetite for gore, and moviegoers still seem to gravitate toward things, not only in theaters, but streaming and television. We've seen, you know, Twilight and the Vampire Chronicles and things like that. But, you know, the fact is, regarding life and death, and the afterlife, there are two things that really kind of drive the horror movie genre. And I'm speaking about this as we film this. It's pretty close to Halloween. And maybe like myself, you've noticed how Halloween decorations have become so popular, and not just, you know, pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns, but I mean, my goodness, you go in stores and there's, you know, Jason and all these monsters, and it's just all the more explicit and gory. Now, why is that? Well, horror movies feed on fear and voyeurism. There are things that people are afraid of: death, pain, monsters, insects, things like that. But then there's also voyeurism, the borderline perverse notion of watching somebody else do something or be subjected to something. I even saw where there's yet another iteration of Halloween coming out. You think about it, Jamie Lee Curtis first filmed that 44 years ago. But you know what? The bottom line, the human psyche cares about the soul and the afterlife. In 1935, Bride of Frankenstein, Dr. Pretorius has this famous line, as they've created not only Frankenstein, but a bride of Frankenstein, to a new world of gods and monsters. Well, the Bible tells us what the new world and the future really does hold, not from the mind of Mary Shelley or some, you know, horror writer, but in Daniel chapter 12, it talks about the day is coming when those who sleep in the dust of the earth will awake, some to everlasting life and some to everlasting shame and contempt. But those who are wise will shine like the brightness of the firmament, and those who turn many to righteousness will shine like the stars forever. There's a reason that we think about death and eternity. It's because we were made for eternity. We have a soul, we will live forever. But I'm so glad that it's not zombies or reanimated rotting corpses that get resurrected. If you're a believer in Jesus, you'll get a brand new body and you'll be saved and in heaven forever. Now, as Daniel warns, those that reject God and don't know the Lord, there's everlasting condemnation. So, regarding eternity, choose carefully. Now, on my website, which is alexmcfarland.com, there's a tab, What Does God Say About My Relationship with Him? And I would encourage you to read that, and it will explain how you can have a relationship with Christ, and you can have the assurance that whenever death does come, you're ready to be with the Lord in a joyous place called heaven forever. May God bless you. You can go to our website. Please like this, you know, share it on the social media platforms. We certainly would appreciate that. You can go to the two websites, alexmcfarland.com, viraltruth.com, regarding our campus clubs and what we're doing to equip and empower young people. Thanks for watching. Stand strong for truth. May God bless you, and may God keep His hand upon your life. What are you doing next summer? Hey, how about this? I want to invite you to join me in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, August 6 through 11, 2023, for the Faith and Family Retreat. It's going to be awesome. We'll talk about foundational things. What does it mean to be a disciple? How can you defend your faith? Family time, concerts, renewal of wedding vows. It's going to be great. Then fun, a trip to Dollywood. Who wouldn't like that? And then faith in action. There'll be a mission outreach, talking to people about Christ. So again, August 6 through 11, 2023, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Go to faithandfamilyretreat.com. I hope to see you there.